Welcome everybody to episode 183. I have a scenery change because I have moved my desk out of my room and I'm back. If you guys were watching last year when we first started this, when quarantine first hit, this is where I was originally. This is where I was recording in my dining room. If you remember this backdrop, you're an OG, not a real OG because this is just last year. Eric, what's up? I want to say what's up to you before I get on my rant.
Yeah, I have a blank.
Oh,
I am tanked, but I have a blank background. If you're watching on YouTube, blank background right now, wall is bare. We just took most of my stuff up to the Jacksonville apartment, new Jacksonville apartment. Check out the vlog, youtube.com/Dunn and Drew. I am very displaced right now. Like Wi-Fi is shitty here in this house. Don't got Wi-Fi up there. So yeah, I need good internet, guys. And
are you
I
signing us up
can't.
for internet when you get there this weekend?
I guess I can. They have a AT&T guy. I guess I could call him. They gave us a number. See what the options are.
Let me know how much I owe you.
Fiber optics or something.
We just want to do the $50. Most internet providers, $50 gets you what you need. Don't do anything more, anything less. We don't need cable. I'm talking you into that shit. We just need $50 option.
Cable. I don't watch TV. I want to get cable.
Right.
I don't even have a TV up there.
Well, I'm gonna bring mine. Relax.
Where's it going? Living room?
Yes, living room. I got YouTube TV. We're chilling.
I got HBO Max.
Well, we have HBO Max. I'm logged into the same account.
Oh, yeah. So it says, it's funny, guys. It says Eric, Andy, Sherry, and Bruce, my parents. My mom was like, what the fuck Andy doing on our shit? Like he's fam.
Love your mom.
But yeah, it's I can't wait to get off of this fucking Zoom shit.
Oh my God.
Be next to you.
Okay.
And cheering a drink.
Yes.
But the thing, because we have never done this, we've done this podcast together in person, like maybe like a handful of times.
Very few times. Our fingers. It's weird. And it is weird. Getting used to.
It will. But like the setup we had when we did do that, it was awkwardly close. I feel like we won't be that close in our apartment. We'll have a little bit of space. It's just going to be getting used to either turning to the camera, turning to you, who we talked to.
Looking at the camera will be interesting.
Yeah, we're gonna have to feel it out, basically. So
it'll be a lot of fun though. I hope our YouTube, kicks off a little bit more from it. I think it will.
Hey, if you're listening and you live in Jax or you're close, I am looking for, someone to help with videography, some BTS. I like BTS. I can't do it all.
That's behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, if you're interested, hit our line, hit our email, hit our DMs. We are always looking for videography help. I am, at least.
And if you're here, you get it will be an unpaid internship. Will get the luxury of an open bar. We are stocked.
That is our first priority. It was our first priority. If you watch the video, youtube.com. I'm gonna just promote the vlog the entire time. Yes, we are fully stocked. Would you say fully? It's 4 bottles.
It's Don Julio, it's Crown, it's Jack Daniels and Jameson. We don't have vodka. Vodka's trash.
And they're 1.5 liter bottles. So
yeah, they're handles, all of them. Yes. So not only will you have an open bar access, you also will have access to the 5-star hotel-esque apartment complex
resort.
We're staying at.
Resort. Don't call it hotel. It's a resort.
It's a resort. You get gym fully stocked, 2 pools, resort style pools, and anything you want. Okay. So if you want to be our videographer and you get to hang out with us and video us, hit us up if you live in Jax. I know we. And
you don't have to bring your equipment. We have equipment. You just can't break it.
Just show up.
Just show up. We'll give you the equipment. You point, you shoot. You can bring your computer to edit because I'm not editing what you shoot. I mean, I might want to because
we might want.
I really like having creative control over editing. I'm like a fucking stickler with that.
That is a skill. Editing is definitely a skill. So if you plan on editing, you have to know how to edit.
Right. But otherwise, send in your resumes. If it goes to Jax, we're looking for that. It's going to be a fun year. We're going to talk more about that, but fuck.
Well, I wanted to say
Once you get into your intro, because I have more to say about that.
On August, oh, no, I'm sorry, on December 20th last year, I tweeted after the Jaguars lost to the Rams 14-40. I tweeted, I'm moving back to Jax if we get the number 1 pick. And this was after the Jets had just beat the Rams to slide to the pick 2. So the Jaguars controlled their own destiny to the number 1 pick and to Trevor Lawrence. So, and the Jaguars ended up losing to the Bears next week, securing that number 1 pick.
They got smacked.
Yeah. And I was nervous about playing the Bears, but fucking Trubisky threw it all over us.
That was rough. Jackson Hole.
So, and I was actually worried for Bears. Just a little tangent here. I was worried for Bears fan because I was like, shit, y'all are about to screw yourself over into another year of Trubisky and a contract extension. But the Bears did not do that.
It got worse.
But I don't know. That's yet to be seen. So I tweeted that, and I'm a fucking man on my word. And 4 months later, me and Eric have secured a lease at a sexy ass apartment complex. And Eric's going to Cleveland next week to watch the Jaguars draft Trevor Lawrence. So the way things come together, or things the way they have come together since December, is pretty. It's quick, but it feels slow at the same time. But it's definitely amazing. Okay, you go.
And not to toot my own cock here, but like I just feel like things just seem to always work in my favor a lot.
They do. It pisses me off low key because the way you said that you're going to the draft, and now you already got like maybe tickets to.
So quickly in January, I wrote down my 2021 goals. Don't mind my handwriting. It's garbage. Look how many check marks already. I wrote down 2021 goals in a to-do list, but I guess you can combine them as all 2021 goals. And on the to-do side, I put Daytona 500, check. I went. I put my Slim Fast commercial of Jeff Johnson out of Oklahoma City, who not sent me, but he bought us tickets to the Thunder Spurs game in 2019 or 2020 before pandemic. He sent me a little clip of my commercial. So I saw that. So I know it's out there. I just have to find it. So check. My German ads, saw them, check. NFL draft is on here. I'm going. I wrote this on here not knowing if there would be fans or not. And then they announced there were fans. So I'll be going to that. Get Dunn and Drew monetized. Check. That happened in January. New modeling portfolio. Did that a few weeks ago. Check. So my list of goals is coming together so far, and I'm gonna have to do another list once this is all done. And yes, I will be at the draft next week. I wasn't planning to actually like go to the stage area because it was exclusive. They were only doing invite only. You had to be fully vaxxed. And when I was signing up to do the draft experience, which is just like the interactive field area around the stage, that's not the draft access. But I have a follower on Snapchat who works for the Cavs, who has access to the draft stage via the Browns, and said he could get me there. And by end of this week, I'll know if I have a ticket to it. So as we get closer to that date, I'll let you know about like my schedule, itinerary, whatever. Wish fucking Drew was going. You know how much fun that would be if Drew was going up to Cleveland with me for the fucking NFL draft, Trevor Lawrence and shit. Hate that I'm going alone.
Hey.
But the vlog will be funny because I'm going to make Andy record himself being sad and shit and then intertwine me and you.
Why would I be sad?
Well, not sad, but like videoing whatever from where you're at, and then I'm gonna like cut between us and
I think I'll be happy when we draft Trevor.
Yes. But your quote tweet that you sent me when you said I'm moving to Jax if we get the number 1 pick, and you did the moving chart, have me dead. But like I said, like everything for this draft is perfect right now. Like Urban to the Jags is me to the draft. Like everything is perfect. Like the fans are going, I'm going, I'm vaxxed. We have the first pick. Like I've never been interested in going to an NFL draft before. Just didn't care. Like, why would I go to a draft, watch all these players get picked? Jags were usually weird position in the first round. We've never had a first round pick.
First
If
overall.
we had a top pick before, there wasn't as much hype as this draft is because of the quarterback class. Trevor Lawrence supposed to be a superstar. So stars are just aligning this year.
How much was
And
your flight?
it was 371.
Oh, yeah. The ones I'm looking at right now are like 344.
I did 2 one ways, I believe. Because I'm talking to the girl up there. So
Text Noah. Tell him that you want me and him to come with you.
will he go?
If you text him, maybe.
It's them tickets might be a little more expensive now.
To what?
Would you be able to get off of work for Thursday, Friday?
I told you I don't work.
Oh, you're not there yet. Didn't I text you this? I said, why aren't you going?
And then I said,
you're not at work yet.
I said, did you see? We went to IKEA. Did you see the prices of that shit? I have to save money.
This is a one-time event. You could buy one plane ticket.
Trevor's not going to be there, though.
Who gives a fuck if Trevor's there? It's just the fact that there's going to be a bunch of people there. There's going to be Jags fans there. There's a whole Jags party at a bar in downtown.
Should I?
And we're taking Trevor. It doesn't matter if Trevor's there or not. He'd be on stage for what? 3 minutes and he's off. Fuck Trevor. It's just being there in the atmosphere, and it's just the experience of being at an NFL draft that I've never been to.
Well, I'll talk to him tonight, and then I'll let you know how the talk goes and whether I need you to text him, because you text him, and I think that. What's your living situation?
I have a hotel.
Do we have a hotel?
It's a king bed, so
yes.
So yes, it's got a sofa bed.
Oh, in that case, wait, but
what?
Won't you be,
No, she's not coming over to the hotel. But she's stealing me and taking me out to Columbus for a day, and I'm flying out of Columbus to come back to Jax.
I would only be there from like
Thursday
to Saturday, maybe fly out Saturday, maybe fly out Friday night. I don't know.
Friday. Jesus. Like 24 hours. Interesting.
No, I'd probably be Saturday.
Yeah, because I might go to a Cavs game Friday night. So you should at least go to that.
Pass.
Just because it's the Cavs, I mean, NBA games are just fun, cool to be at.
Yeah, it just means more money.
It's free. I just told you I know a guy that works for the Cavs. The tickets will be free.
Let's go.
Fuck. I don't pay for everything I go to. Sometimes I get a little huck. But as you guys could tell, I'm a little excited for next weekend. It's going to be fun. But first things first, I got to get fully moved up into Jacksonville, and I need groceries so I can cook food and not eat McDonald's every day. Those are my 2 priorities. Get fully moved in and buy groceries and internet, because I'm going up there Saturday for good. Like, I've been up there twice and I've come back to Daytona. I'm going up there for good Saturday. We have a podcast to do Monday. I got no fucking internet. I'm gonna fucking do this shit because you ain't gonna be up there yet.
When are you going to Cleveland? Wednesday or Thursday?
Thursday, the day of the first round. I land at 10 a.m. Draft is at 8 p.m. Yeah. Jags party is from 2 to 7 at the bar. It's gonna be. They sent me the guy that organized it from the BCB San Antonio division, sent me like the whole like layout of what it's going to be. It's going to be.
So where's everyone go come draft time?
So that's their problem. I'm going to the draft, hopefully.
What if we don't get tickets?
But I think they said there's going to be like a watch party. So, bro, if you're in Cleveland, you will find a way to watch that shit.
But I don't want to go if I'm not going to be with you.
We'll link after. Link after the first pick. I'll leave the stage area. I'm not going to stay for fucking first round picks. I'm not staying until 21 when we pick fucking whoever the fuck.
25.
Hopefully it's a tight end. But yeah, got a little on a tangent there. I was gonna save my excitement for the next episode because that's actually the week that the draft happens, but you'll just get the same excitement next week. But yes, Cleveland, Columbus next weekend. We're gonna be fully moved in next week together. That's where we're gonna start our fucking Jacksonville adventures. But my mom and sister got me a little scared because like they keep bringing up these shootings and shit. And you know how I like to walk. They're scared that like because I'm in Jacksonville now and I'm big and black and shit.
Was that different than South Daytona?
That's what I said. I was like, Mom, I walk home from the gym. There's Confederate flags hanging outside the houses that I walk by, and I have been fine for 2 years. Jacksonville has way more black people. I mean, it's Florida. Like we have the same amount of racists in every city, unless you're in like the center of the state. But like the major cities,
the odds of you getting shot by a racist white man is less than you getting run over by a car.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to
by a good margin.
I'm trying to calm them down, but you know, like shit's fucking crazy out here right now, and you never know, like if it could be your turn.
I appreciate. Yeah, I.
But like, I'm not one to walk around here saying, "Oh, this will never happen to me." That's not. I don't believe that. I mean, it could happen. Like, but like, I try not to live in fear. But shit. Anyway.
All right, let's do some shout outs. Actually, I have one. Just checked, and it looks like we got another review on Apple. Love these so much. And Beck Money says, I love it. Great podcast. I love these guys. It makes you feel like you're really in the Skype call with them. They make it really yeah, what the hell? Zoom. Come on. What year is this? Make it really comfortable and easy to listen to. Patreon is also worth it. Let's go, Beck. Is this man in the Discord?
Is this Beck Visuals?
I think it is.
I'm gonna have to put him next to the icebreakers for Patreon because he's on the waiting list.
All right. Any ad reads? Manscaped still fucking with us?
Yeah, Manscaped's still fucking with us, guys. Dunn and Drew's brought to you and sponsored by Manscaped. The global leaders in men's below-the-waist grooming, Manscaped offers precision engineered tools for your family jewels and is now available in the USA, Canada, the UK, shout out Reese, Australia, New Zealand, and the EU. We have an exclusive offer for our audience. Use code Dunn and Drew to get 20% off, free shipping at manscaped.com. Join the movement and the other 2 million men who trust Manscaped. But guys, did you know that one guy every hour, every day is diagnosed with testicular cancer? This is a reminder to all of the men listening, that's at least 96% of our audience, to check yourself before you wreck yourself. Manscaped, in addition to providing the right tools and solutions for safe and easy manscaping, has partnered with the Testicular Cancer Society to spread awareness for men's health and early cancer detection. So while you're down there cleaning up your shack, why not go ahead and give them a little investigation for lumps, changes in any size, any pain? I think we can all agree it's pretty fun to play with your balls anyway. So you might as well just go down there, look for little lumps, look for something a little off, because testicular cancer is real. They wrote this. The Perfect Package 3.0, as you guys know, is what you laughing at, motherfucker?
Nothing.
The Perfect Package 3.0 is the ultimate package that we're always selling to you guys. You'll find the products, liquid formulations that have been developed to turn your bathroom into a salon for your beautiful sack. They have the Crop Preserver, anti-chafing deodorant, the Crop Reviver, spray-on ball toner. If you get the Perfect Package 3.0, you also get the Shed travel bag and the anti-chafing performance boxers. And when we were putting our stuff up in the apartment, I had an entire bag full of toiletries. I have so many toiletries, it's ridiculous. Like, I don't even know where to put it. I have a lot of storage for the toiletries. Like, I have a little mirror Do you have the mirror in your bathroom?
Yeah, I got a
Like
mirror. Oh, you
next to your
mean the one
sink
that
that
opens?
opens.
Yes.
Yeah, with the little storage behind it.
Yes.
Love that shit.
Yeah.
We had one here in this house, but they like took it down because they remodeled the bathroom. But that shit is clutch. And there's like a closet like next to my hallway door. So many shelves. I have plenty of space to put my toiletries. So I'm gonna be stocked up with Manscaped. And you can too. Go to manscaped.com, use code Dunn and Drew at checkout, get 20% off free shipping. And come on, always use the right tools for the job and check those balls for cancer. Sick fucks.
Mm. Our podcast is also sponsored by our Patreon, patreon.com/Dunn and Drew. Love talking to you guys on Discord. Discord's been popping lately. Our fucking Patreon's been popping. We're up to 110. Let me look at the most recent. Let's shout out some of the most recents that subscribe. Thank you to Matthew Adkins. Appreciate you. Oh wait, these are just like renewals. Matthew
Just read all
Atkins,
110.
Aaron, Ricardo Jules, Dylan, John Michael Begay. Seen him in Discord. So appreciate it. Patreon.com/Dunn and Drew. New segment. Oh, sorry. Old segment. Recurring segment. Did Bubba Wallace finish top 10? Eric, go.
So we were driving up to Jacksonville in the moving truck when the race was going on and
Oh,
moving
shit.
and shit.
I
So I
would've put it on
didn't
the radio.
watch.
I would have put it on
I
the
didn't
radio.
watch. I was bulling with you all day, boy, but I ain't gonna spend too much time on this because the motherfucker finished 26th.
Yikes.
So see you next week.
All right, NBA. Oh, this one's a doozy. So I'm here to fill you guys in if you're not up to speed on this Lakers podcast catfish situation. This is the only NBA news that's popping right now.
Before we get into this story, it's a damn shame how irrelevant NBA is right now. Like, we are so used to talking about the NBA right before playoffs start, but there is literally like no interest from anybody. And if there is, it's usually because like there's a dunk highlight or a player scored 50. But other than that, I feel like nobody right now is giving a single shit about the standings or like the upcoming playoffs. Like ever since the bubble ended, the NBA has been like
people that care right now are definitely Suns fans, Jazz fans, Knicks fans, Sixers fans, and like hardcore fans in general. Those are probably the people that care the most right now. And then people that are keeping up with this catfish scandal that's going on right now.
Because people, there's like a whole audience out there that just loves drama, random drama.
Yeah, NBA Twitter was lit on fire the other night with this story about this podcast, this Lakers podcast that's hosted by this guy named Josh Toussaint and a woman or man. The reason we don't know is because it's possibly a catfish. He hosts a podcast with this person allegedly named Vivian Flores. But okay, so I would try to tell the story off the top of my head, but I've only read the article once. So let me read it to you guys and we'll chime in. We'll chime in when necessary. On Monday night, NBA Twitter was engulfed in a bizarre mystery featuring a Lakers podcast host that went missing, which led to some wild catfishing allegations. The story is complex and has several twists and turns. So this is how it starts. Vivian is missing. On Sunday, Lakers fan Josh Toussaint announced that his podcast co-host, Vivian Flores, who is currently battling leukemia, went missing in the LA area and urged people to help locate her by sharing a Twitter post with pictures of her, one with her bald because she's battling leukemia, and then one with her with hair. And he puts how tall she is, her handle, her Twitter handle, where she's from, and says, "DM me if you've seen her." And then, considering Vivian has been part of the Lakers community for years and has nearly 16,000 followers, Several celebrities, including Ice Cube's son, O'Shea Jackson Jr., shared Toussaint's message. Josh even claimed that Lakers security DM'd him and offered to help find Vivian. Like, it looks like the security, someone DM'd, like the Los Angeles Lakers was in his DMs saying, our head of security is going to reach out to you. So it's pretty cool. So next headline, Vivian has been found. And okay, so here we go. On Monday night, Josh announced, that one of the co-hosts, that Vivian was safe and had been found. So during it, oh well, I'm not gonna play this, but it looks like, I don't know what Twitter Spaces is, but it kind of sounds like Door. What's that one app? Next Door, where people join and you can like join in a chat room where people talk. Okay,
Losing
well,
me.
there's this thing called Twitter Spaces, and apparently Kevin Durant was in there with a bunch of like fans.
Of course he was.
Yeah, of course, making sure no one's talking shit, I guess. So in
Like,
there,
you're one of the best players in the league, or what are you worried about people
yeah,
for?
in there, a Twitter user named It's Kings Bruh revealed that he had an online romantic relationship with this Vivian account, but had recently broken things off with her after he suspected that she was a catfish. And then when he suspected she was a catfish, that's when she went missing. So then that's a tweet with an audio of Durant like listening to the story and like being like like just not, well, he believes it, but he's like, bruh, that's his reaction. Like, how is this happening? Very interesting and weird. So
This seems like a lot of effort on Josh's part.
what do you mean?
Did Josh, is this, so this Vivian girl is the catfish, right?
Yes. This is
And
the
Josh,
alleged fake person
but she's the co-host with
with
Josh,
Josh.
who has the actual podcast.
Yes. So he's been doing this podcast with this fake person. Who knows if it's a guy disguising his voice as a girl, or if it's a girl that doesn't look like this person, just pretending to be someone that she's not. We don't know that yet. So Twitter started diving into her old tweets and finding these terrible photoshops of her. I don't know if you're following along on this page, Eric, but they're like, how the fuck didn't she keep getting away with this? Because you look at these photoshops and they're terrible. One of them is her like standing in front of an arena, a Lakers arena, and it's clearly photoshopped. If you zoom in, blurry edges. Another one, the face that she's catfishing with is like photoshopped on a Lakers jersey. And then another terrible, the worst one is her in a mirror pic with a high five emoji, and just that's not real. How this, and she just was posting this and no one was like checking her on it. Someone tweeted the picture of it saying, I'm crying. No way she was getting away with this. And she was. No one was checking her on it.
Where
So
was she posting this, on Twitter?
on Twitter. Yeah, these were her old tweets. Did you see this one? I don't know. Are you looking at the?
Yeah, it's just taking a while to load
Okay.
because there's a lot of shit on it, a lot of media.
So if you get down to the one where she's in her basketball uniform, apparently she said that she used to play basketball overseas, and it's just the worst Photoshop ever. And it has Vivian on the back of the jersey. And someone tweeted, because someone found the pic, and they said, photoshopping yourself hooping overseas should be punishable by law. LMFAO. This is sick. So this is, and then someone found like the real image of it, which is complete, like, oh my God. All right. So here's the next part of the saga. Vivian's denial. After people began discovering the photoshops, they started accusing Josh, the co-host, of being behind the Vivian account. Vivian would eventually resurface on Twitter to deny the catfishing allegations made against her, because she was found, but still refused to get on a live video stream to prove that she really was the person she was claiming to
Of
be.
course.
Which
if they refuse to get on like FaceTime or live, send a video, like, how you can't get fished in 2021 anymore.
But it's funny because her last video before she ended up deleting her account was a video of her, which didn't really look like her, holding up a sign that said her name, but it wasn't spelled the way she spells it in Twitter. So it feels like she like found a video somewhere of someone holding up Vivian, but it wasn't spelled the way she spells it. So she's getting roasted for that. So then she deleted her account. So, but let's backtrack. This is before that happened. This is her coming on here after being found safe and denying the allegations. She said, "Y'all be on here hearing the side of the story of one guy and then automatically assume he is right about everything. I have people on here that can verify who I am. I don't need to prove anything to anyone. As for me going missing, yes, it happened. I passed out from my treatment." Now let's talk about people assuming that my co-host, Josh Toussaint, runs this account because people thought that he was like voicing both of them on the podcast. She says, "Are y'all stupid to think a guy gonna talk like a girl on a podcast? LMAO, come on now." So Kingsley wants to have his say. This is the guy that claimed that she was a catfish. So Kingsley want to on the Durant thing. Because Kingsley want to have his say, and I shouldn't have mine. Y'all want to assume everything he said is true. So go on. I promise to God, if I have to talk about shit, people go and listen too. Then she says, "I'm gonna let y'all have y'all's fun tonight. Get all the jokes y'all want from me. When shit drops, let's see who has the last laugh. Enjoy the game." She's talking like a fucking
Chill.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't gonna say that. All right. Next part of the saga. Josh's denial. After staying quiet for several
So
hours.
did they fucking like, are they just catfishing people on this podcast, or are they actually like messaging people, or like what? How does this finish?
Well, I guess we'll see. Stay tuned. After staying quiet for several hours, Josh spoke out and admitted that he believed Vivian had deceived him when she refused to respond to his messages Monday night. He said he still hasn't gotten a goddamn explanation. So he's kind of feeling like the rest of Lakers Twitter is like, I had no idea that she was fake either, and I was doing a fucking podcast with her, which is crazy. Like, how you doing a whole ass podcast? Because he's apparently they didn't do video podcasts, they didn't do Zoom, it was always audio. And he said that her reason was because she was self-conscious, cautious, somewhat. All right, let's scroll down.
Of conscience. Now you got me wondering.
So there's this thing that I'm not going to go through all of it, but he shared a screen recording of Vivian DMing him, but it wasn't Vivian, it was Vivian's sister allegedly saying, "Hey, Vivian's missing. We need help finding her." And goes through all these very descriptive, like when she went missing, what she was driving. They filed a police report. And I'm like, damn, that's a lot of work for someone who's like actually if they're actually catfishing, that's a hell of a lot of work. But I think when people catfish, Eric, I think they get addicted to it. They get addicted to creating the storyline. Like this is a movie. It turns into a movie for them, and they like are writing the script.
I agree, because I feel like I have somebody in my Snapchat currently who is that person that they just keep coming back over and over again, telling me that they want me to fuck them and they want to suck me. And they keep coming back, and I just have not entertained it, but they just keep coming back, saying, I hope to, because I posted a story of our apartment and shit. They were like, "I can't wait to come to Jackson, visit you. I want your friends to run a train on me."
Oh,
it's just that it's this person that keeps sending me videos and pictures of like their body and telling me that they want me and shit like that. And like, they keep coming back. And I'm like, how you go through this much effort and I'm not giving you any sort of attention back or any sort of interest, and you just keep coming back and saying like this. If these people have no lives, these catfish out there, they have no lives. They are waiting to like get you, and they are going to be diligent about it until they can. It's weird, and it's fucking crazy. It's the same person that's been in my Snap. And I'm not going to sit here and block them because like I want to see like how long the shit lasts.
The attention.
His name is probably a dude, but they going as Diana. She lives in Orlando, and there have been times there have been times where I've replied to this person and I've been like, yeah, I would love to hook up, blah, blah, blah. I've got a flight coming out of Orlando. Let me like stop by. But like, I'm not fucking stupid, I'm I'm a video guy. If you're not sending me videos and you're not FaceTiming me, I'm gonna assume that you're a catfish. It's very easy nowadays. It's been easy like the past 4 years to know who's catfishing out of here. And all she does is send, like, she doesn't even send those snaps directly to you. She sends them in chat. So it's another red flag. Like, I notice red flags with these people. I get hella catfish in my Snapchat still in 2021. But as this story shows, they still out here. And it's fucking like, get a life. Like, who are you trying to impress? What are you trying to do here? You're trying to expose the person that you're catfishing. I don't know what their end goal is.
Yeah, because when you meet up, you're not going to be the same person. So they're going to say, no, I mean, you're not Vivian. So when Josh was pressed by Lakers Twitter or NBA Twitter about like, yo, why? Because a lot of people thought he was, playing two parts, that he was the catfish. They're like, yo, why haven't you showed proof that you asked her to show her face, but she never would? I mean, you guys have been doing a podcast for this long and you haven't seen her face. Like, ain't that sketchy? Why haven't you brought that up to her? And he tweets this: her excuse for not doing video calls was because of her self-esteem, quote unquote. We've talked on the phone several times. I do my podcast on the Anchor app in the, quote, record with friends function. So I would send her the links. This one day, she kept saying she was delayed because crying nephew. Okay, so then he shares a screenshot of all of the times he sent her the links to the podcast, the Anchor link. Okay, so here's the next part of the saga. More catfishing accusations against Vivian. So people were going deep into her Twitter account like 11 years ago to 2009 on this account and found that she once tweeted at this DJ named @Chumzilla. And she said, like, she was talking to him back in 2009. So people were like, okay. And it looks like the way she was talking to this person that they actually knew each other. So someone added that guy, that DJ, because he still had his account. And they said, hey, do you recognize or know her by chance? The account also went by @Butterfly424. And Chumzilla responds, it's a big catfish account I went along with 11 years ago to see how far it would go and to expose them. They originally impersonated model Roberta Little under the name Joanne Peters. I contacted her agencies a few times, but heard nothing back. So this is a DJ that didn't know what was going on, but replied and said, yeah, I was catfished by this person 11 years ago. So obviously that was another turn, which is, this story has so many turns. And apparently they even went deeper and found that this Vivian person used to go by the name of Kelly and was a member of Raiders Twitter back in 2018.
Oh my God.
Like,
how long have they been doing this? How many aliases have they gone through?
Time.
Like, I feel like once one of their catfish adventures failed, they moved to the next. But they did not cover their bases and like delete
the shit.
Right.
Of your tracks. Some audio technician got involved, an audio engineer, and like dubbed the voice, like deepen the voice to see if it was the same voice as Josh, and he found that it was indeed two different people. So it was not Josh pretending to be the girl. So let's see where we stand right now. Oh yeah, the latest development is Vivian uploaded a video of herself holding up a sign with her name misspelled as Vivian with an E instead of an A. And then that was before.
Now they're getting lazy.
That was before she deactivated her Twitter account again. So this is just wild. I hope if you guys stuck around for the story, awesome. If you got bored, I'm sorry, but that was had to talk about it because it's the only thing in NBA that's popping right now.
Yes. So if you did not know about the story, you're welcome. Now you know. But you guys probably doing more research about the NBA than us. So we literally just found out about this today. I did, at least. I don't know about Andy.
Yeah, I did too. I had to read up on it in the car ride back home. Um, Shit. I gotta go. Oh wait, did I take that magazine? I gotta go get because we're gonna do the draft. I'm gonna do another draft game. Remember last week we did the quarterbacks. We're gonna do the wide
Mm-hmm.
receivers this week, but I gotta go get the magazine. So hold on one second. Take out this NFL draft magazine. Trevor Lawrence on the cover. Last week we did quarterback quiz. Gonna do a wide receiver quiz. What we do, I'm gonna describe I'm gonna read the description and the what do they call it? The scouting report on the player, and Eric has to guess which wide receiver
Okay.
I am.
So last pod it was like 6 QBs. How many receivers is it this time?
We'll do 5 because everyone pretty much knows the top 4. So you're going to guess between Jamar Chase, Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle. I don't know if you know this one, but Rondale Moore, Purdue.
That's the guy we talked about who the Jags are prospecting from Purdue.
Oh, yes, that's right. Rashad Bateman. Do you want
Minnesota, yeah. Minnesota.
Dang,
He
you
killed
nice.
he killed Penn State.
I thought you were going to say you killed a man. And then we got Kadarius Toney from Florida.
Hold up. Let me see if my memory serves me right. Kadarius Toney, Rondale Moore, Jamar Chase, Waddle. Forgot his first name, but it don't matter. Devontae Smith, and who's the last one?
Rashad Bateman.
Bateman, Minnesota.
I'll probably just do a few. All right, let's
Do
start.
3. Do like 3.
Okay. This guy is a maestro with the kind of feel for creating separation and creating yardage after the catch. That cannot be taught. He fully grasps how to leverage defensive backs, and his smooth, fluid athleticism, stop-start ability, and an overall quickness allow him to gain separation underneath with ease. Downfield, he plays much faster than his time speed. He'll accelerate to top speed quickly and maintain it on 9 routes. And when the ball is in the air, he flashes a third gear to chase it down and leave defensive backs behind. While he doesn't have elite size for the position, his huge catch radius suggests otherwise. He has an uncanny knack for adjusting to an off-target throw underneath without having to
That
gear.
sounds like the Heisman winner, Devontae Smith.
I know it does because of the undersize, but hold on, it's not.
Shit. I have not seen like the other guys play much.
Weak points. If you want to go beyond the tape, this guy's height-speed combination is ordinary, and maybe there are some teams that can't get past that. His record-breaking production in 2019 was at least particularly or partially a result of playing with a historically great quarterback, and he opted out of the 2020 season. So that should be a giveaway.
Historically great. Jamar Chase.
Yes. But you waited till the last.
Yeah, I did because I just don't remember Jamar Chase highlights. But, I got it with context clues. So kiss my ass, listeners.
Mm-hmm. This guy moves differently from most other receivers. He has the compact build of a running back, which allows him to get in and out of his cuts without having to gear down at all. He consistently creates easy separation. He's also dangerous. No, he's also dangerous with the ball in his hands, along with an innate change of direction ability. He has a feel to set up would-be tacklers and force them to swing and miss. Let's go
Bateman.
Down to weak points. While there are promising signs of growth and development last season, he still profiles more as an offensive weapon than a pure receiver.
Oh, wait. Chill. It's Toney.
Yeah, it's Toney. It's Kadarius Toney.
I forgot about him, but as you're describing him, I've seen his Florida games, and he breaks tackles like Laviska Shenault. Which is why we don't really need him, because we have a guy like him already. Do we even need another receiver? We need a tight end.
Yeah, we need a tight end big time. Jaguars do.
All Tony, right. Big Tony.
Last one. A threat to score from anywhere on the field. He brings a kind of big playability that any offense is looking for. He'll immediately become more of the handful one of those handful of receivers who simply play at a different speed. And it's not just long speed. He accelerates to top speed in a flash, making him a serious threat as soon as the ball gets in the hands on tunnel screens and in run after the catch situations. Let me read the weak point. He missed most of last season with an ankle injury.
Waddle, come on. how you gonna give it away in the
Sorry.
first sentence?
I read it and then realized that it was a giveaway.
Like, oh, the only guy that I know that was injured.
All right, let's do some NFL prop bets, NFL draft prop bets. Here we go. One of my favorite players in the draft, probably my second favorite, Pitts, tight end out of Florida, over under draft position 5.5.
Over.
Wow. Interesting. I mean, it's not a crazy wow because he could easily go 6 to the Dolphins, but
yeah, I don't see him going top 5.
I can see him easily going pick 4 to the Falcons.
Easily.
Yes.
I'm no GM, but I don't see the Falcons taking Pitts. I would in this prop bet instance. I don't think that would be the only team, and I don't see them taking him. In my opinion, obviously.
I think he go to the Falcons. I think I can see the Bengals. Now I do see the Bengals taking offensive lineman, but I can also see them taking Pitts.
I know we've talked about this, and I would not understand why the Bengals would not take a lineman when they just had what happened to them last season.
I know that's going to be the question. Like if they take a weapon instead of a lineman, people will be raising eyebrows. But if passing up, like if you take Pitts, you're taking someone that's going to be possibly, people are saying future Hall of Fame lock. And like, yeah, you won't have the offensive lineman.
If you can't get him the ball because your quarterback is constantly under pressure, then you're fucked. That's the football game. Like you have to choose. Like, do you want to protect your quarterback or do you want to give him the weapon and then try to find the offensive lineman elsewhere, like in another round or something?
He's not going to be under pressure his whole career. And if you have this guy, like Pitts he's a freak. He's an alien. I would say under. I think he's going to go 4 or 5.
Let's keep track of this so we can call it back.
Okay.
I like this.
Justin Fields over under 4.5. This definitely depends on whether the 49ers are capping with their Mac Jones shit. I know recently the mocks have said Niners are taking Fields, but over under 4.5. This is all this is tough, but
oh man, what the fuck is the 4.5? Like, give me a whole number.
Well, it means he's either going to be pick 4 below or 5 and up. That's easier than giving a whole number.
I genuinely, I think the 49ers would not go up to 3rd
for Mac Jones
to take Mac Jones. So give me under. I think he's going 3.
I too don't think that they went up for Mac Jones. So I'll have to take the under. Mac Jones? Seriously?
Mac Jones? Like, I get it. He was good in college, but like, I hate to use the Alabama quarterbacks don't do shit in the NFL, but Mac Jones does not do anything for anybody. Except for some people. I know some people are like all over Mac Jones, but I'm like, no. So you're taking
I'll take the under. I think Fields will go to the Niners.
Me too. I mean, that's what we want. That's what we want. If we were 49ers GMs, that's where we're going. But they may not. But I feel sorry for 49ers fans if you guys do not take him.
Trey Lance.
But then again, this is all speculation. We have no idea how these QBs are going to play.
Trey Lance, 6.5.
He ain't gonna be Jags. He ain't gonna be Jets. Niners, no. Falcons, no. Bengals, no. Dolphins, no. Over.
I got over 2. I can see him going to. Shit, I can see him going to the Lions at 7. I can see him going to the Panthers at 8. Kinda. I can definitely
You
see him
think
I can definitely see him
what?
going to the Broncos.
What are the Detroit Lions?
Who
What
cares?
are they?
They're so irrelevant.
What are you, Lions fans? Zach Harrison, you're the only one I know. He's 4 episodes behind. He's not even going to hear this.
Oh, damn. Jamar Chase is 6.5.
Over. Ain't no receiver going top 6.
Jamar Chase. You think that's over? Oh, receiver is 100% going top 6. Dolphins
Jamar Chase specifically.
Yes. Yes, I think he'll be the first receiver picked.
Really?
I think he's going to the Dolphins at 6. So give me under.
Give me over.
Interesting. Yeah, I think the Dolphins. I think it's a lock that they're going to take. Watch them fuck everyone up and pick an offensive lineman. But I think they're taking
Jamar Chase to the Dolphins.
I think the most known other than Trevor Lawrence, I think Dolphins picking an offensive weapon is the most consensus in this draft. And I think they're taking one of the 3, whether Devontae Smith, Jamar Chase, or Jalen Waddle. And I think it's going to be Chase. So give me the under. Now, this is interesting. Right. Devontae Smith's over-under is 11.5.
11?
Which is crazy for the Heisman winner. I think even Waddle has a low, well, maybe he doesn't, but I think he has a lower over-under, which is crazy because he didn't play last season.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like they said, Waddle is better than Smith.
Yeah, it's so crazy how good the wide receivers are this year.
So I could see either one of those Bama receivers going to the Panthers for Sam Darnold. I don't see the Cowboys taking them at 10.
I can see the Lions taking Devontae Smith at 7.
For Goff, that would be absolutely disgusting.
As in, gross, if
yeah,
or,
just
or nice.
As a visual.
Oh,
Heisman winner to the Lions. I'm puking.
I say under.
There's 11, right? Devontae Smith, 11. Ah, fuck. We got to get into the GM's heads here. What are they thinking? Because there's great receiver class. We don't know what they're thinking. They might think another receiver, like you mentioned in the mock draft, might be better.
I can see the Giants taking him, kinda. I can see the Lions for sure taking him. I can't really see the Panthers. They have some good offensive weapons.
What's one more?
I can see Broncos, not really. They just took a Bama wide receiver last year. I mean, the Dolphins could surprise everyone and take him.
Devonta Smith. Because they might see that Heisman, that recency bias.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go under. I think he's off the board before 11.5, 12.
All right, last one. Bama running back Najee Harris, 29 and 29. So that would be the first running back off the board potentially. I think we went last year with no running backs in the first round. Or am I joking?
29. 20 fucking.
So let me see who.
Jets have a 23rd pick after their second. Jets, who's the Jets running back? Frank Gore.
So let's see. Let's go toward the end.
Steelers. James Conner's not there anymore, is he?
Steelers is a good option. The Jets at 23 potentially.
Definitely not Browns. Ravens
definitely not the Jaguars. Oh, this mock has us taking Caleb Farley. I would love that.
Who?
He's sick. He's a corner out of Virginia Tech. He's a ball hawk.
How you know a Virginia Tech corner?
I put on YouTube some guy breaking down the draft prospects, and I just left it on while doing bullshit, packing, and it was a great like review of everyone that was going to be in the draft pretty much, or the first few rounds. And it was very informational. And Caleb Farley was one of them, and he's pretty sick. So I would love for the Jags to get Caleb Farley at 25.
Like we said, like I said, the 25 pick is up in the air for hella positions.
For sure. The Bills could use a running back. Or am I wrong?
They could. You're not wrong. Zach Moss, Devin Singletary. I don't know if that's the answer.
So a handful, but I can definitely see a running back getting out of the first round. But
is he best in his draft over Travis Etienne?
That's another debate. Like, what if Etienne's taken? In this mock that I'm looking at, Etienne goes to pick 24 to the Steelers instead of Najee Harris. So I'm gonna go over just to be safe.
I'm gonna go under just to be devil's advocate.
Okay. Devil's advocates.
We'll revisit the episode after the draft.
Trevor Lawrence, if you guys missed it, we saw this on our vlog. If you want to watch it, youtube.com/Dunn and Drew. Trevor Lawrence tweeted in response to the Jaguars fans donating or giving a gift for him and his girlfriend's wedding. Jaguars fans got together and bought him a toaster.
Yeah, it was a toaster
among a few other things.
Why was it the toaster? Was it because it was a fancy toaster?
I think someone, maybe Dilla, just said, let's get him this.
I think what it started was, I think Cap said, let's get him something.
Yes.
And then toaster was the consensus.
So money was being raised for the toaster, but it went from money being raised for this $300 toaster to $10,000 being raised. Just Jaguars fans chipping in money because, all of us are high off of, the Trevor Lawrence season.
Yeah.
So all that extra money was donated to Trevor's charities of his choice. So he finally acknowledged it like a week later, saying, this is his tweet. Thank you, Jaguars fans. We really appreciate the wedding gifts and donations for charities of our choice. In addition to the donations, Marissa and I will be donating $20,000 to charities in Jacksonville. So he's already donating to charities in Jacksonville. He's not even fucking here yet. That is the GOAT in the making. He ends with, thanks again. We hope to be a part of your community soon. Oh my God. When I read that part, I was driving our big ass budget truck and I was on the highway swerving and I had to read it. I had to finish it. And when I got to that, if I wasn't on my Lexapro, I would have came in my pants, but I can't have an orgasm right now because I'm on this medicine.
Which you mentioned on the last episode.
Good.
Yes, I will come out on this podcast and say I saw this. I saw the Venmo going up, saw the updates. I was like, I'm not donating nothing. This man hasn't thrown one pass for us. I don't care about being charitable until this man gives me a touchdown and a dub. So everybody else did the work for me. You sheep. I'm joking. I'm joking. Come on, guys. You know me. I'm basically a saint. And I respect all that has happened. But personally, I was like, come on, I'm not giving this man money. We didn't even draft him yet, for one. I need him drafted first. There was just a lot of red flags for me. I was like,
look at that face. Oh my God. This is the leader of our fucking city for the next 20 years.
Gotta draft him.
We take Wilson. If I buy
I know like he's like the consensus number one, but like it ain't happened yet. And until shit is in stone.
Even Urban Meyer said like he's the direction we're going, but he's not going to make it like he doesn't know if the owner wants him to make it official yet. Like even though he said that, I'm still like, because I don't know Urban Meyer in the NFL. I don't know if he's capping. I don't know what kind of games he plays. He could be kidding, and then we could take Wilson, and he could be like, "Gotcha," and then Lawrence goes to the Jets. But that's not happening. We're getting Lawrence.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Oh my god, I can't fucking wait. And we're gonna live in the same city as him, bro.
Did they say what charity?
No,
they donate to? No, it doesn't matter. I was
hopefully the
just
Dunn and Drew
interested.
charity.
We should start one. We will eventually. I have goals, bruh. Why you need money to do everything? Fuck.
We gonna open a school for underprivileged kids like LeBron.
Yeah, I'm more so interested in the whole hunger part of humanity.
Okay.
Like why people can't get access to food. There's plenty of food out here. But that's the conversation.
Panera throwing away thousands of bagels every night that don't get eaten. But anyway, all right. Before we get to headlines, gonna talk to you guys about Alabama hemp. If you guys have anxiety, trouble sleeping, or tense muscles, it's time to try CBD. Alabama hemp got all the CBD you want. It's natural, grown from our farms in Alabama. Goes straight from our farms, like no third party touches it, and it's shipped out from the farm straight to you. No gimmicks. CBD is all natural, all legal, and will not get you high. But if you do want to get high, we have released our newest product, our Delta 8 THC gummy lines, which has received glowing reviews for its taste, the full body high. People say like things like, I can't believe this is legal, but it is. It's Delta 8, not Delta 9. Daniel, love Daniel. He listens every week. He said it gave him like the best sleep ever. So try us out, alabamahempproducts.com, or DM me. I'll give you a little code and get a little % off. All right.
Oh,
on the headline.
I need more.
You do.
I need
Some
more.
gummies.
I'm out. Yeah. He doesn't keep him at his crib, you said.
What?
Joe?
He said that?
No, you told me that he doesn't like keep him in stock at his house.
Oh no, he's stock now.
Oh, so
pull
I
up.
Pull up. Pull up, Jinx.
We'll text him, but yeah.
Hey Joe, can I stop by tomorrow and get some grub? Those things, like, they hit me good. I like them.
Yeah, you live like right around the block. It's pretty funny.
I'll get him tomorrow. I'll text him tomorrow morning.
All right, headlines. Let's cue the music. Fuck, I gotta remember to put that in there.
I'll text you.
I might not put it in there. Sing for me.
Don't want to say the wrong word. I'm tanked.
We're good. Jake Paul knocked out Ben Askren.
Who?
Yay. I did not buy this. Thank God. I usually don't buy.
Would you have ever?
No, I wouldn't. I usually just watch the highlights on Twitter. But it got me thinking. Can you name 5 famous people or characters named Jake? I could not.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
All right. Good one. I did not think of that one. That's one.
Jake.
You can use Jake Paul. So
Jake Paul.
2.
Jake and Josh.
Jake. No.
Jake. Because I'm tanked, saying the word name Jake over and over and over, it sounds weird.
No,
Jake.
Me too. When I was thinking of it, when I kept saying Jake, it's like, ew, who would name someone Jake?
Jake.
It is a weird name or any name's weird when you think of it over and over. But like,
yeah. But it's weird how that happens. Like when you say like any word over and over again, it's random. It's a weird phenomenon. Jake. It happens randomly, but like it's happening right now where I'm saying Jake over and over again. I'm like, ew. Jake.
You're missing one like that you should easily get because for obvious reasons.
Every time you say that, I'm thinking because he's black.
No, relax. But he is.
Jake.
Now he is.
Do we have what you mean now?
Be.
What? Jake.
He used to not be black. Now he's black. Remember, I said famous people or characters.
Characters. I'm lost. Tell me.
Jake from
Jake from. I was
no,
not
but that's
thinking.
three.
Oh,
That's a good one. Jake
Jake
from
from State
State
Farm.
Farm. There's
So
four.
I thought Jake from first. Jake.
I
Fuck.
didn't think of
We
Jake
got to hit
from
five. We got to hit five.
Jake. So I'll since like I don't know anymore, so I'll try to join you. Jake. Jake. Oh, here we go.
Jake Lutton.
Who's that?
Who that was the Jags backup from
Oh,
Oregon
okay.
State.
And I got one more. Jake, the Snake Roberts. He's an old wrestler. So we got six.
Oh, we're
But
chilling.
Jake's tough.
Let me tell you guys something about Jake Paul. As an OG Viner in this internet game, I know your favorite's favorite. Met Jake Paul a couple times.
Oh, you did?
I've probably met a lot of your favorite fucking internet, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Oh, fuck.
Because I'm an OG in this internet game. Jake Paul, the fuck you playing?
I'm not. I just realized that it stopped recording.
Yours?
But yeah, but we're fine. I'll just use this audio. Sorry,
Yeah.
go ahead. You met Jake Paul?
Yeah, I met Jake Paul at the White House.
Oh, it's on us.
He's cool then, but like watching him over the years, like go from Disney Channel to getting kicked off
Disney
to like
Channel. What was he on Disney Channel?
he was on this show called Bizarrevark on Disney Channel.
What the fuck?
And I watched it a couple times. Definitely not our generation's Disney. Awful show. But he got kicked off the show for like social media stuff. And
The Japan shit?
obviously Jake Paul is not Disney. As you can tell from like his past like 4 or 5 years on the internet. Jake Paul, Logan Paul. I think Logan Paul's gotten a little better, but Jake Paul, fucking James, I cannot speak when I'm with Jamie. When we're fucking at the apartment together, I am gonna be fucking. People are gonna think I'm an idiot.
Which one did the Japanese suicide?
That was
thing?
Logan. That was Logan.
Oh, that wasn't Jake.
That was Logan. So that was the last. I think that was like the last thing Logan did that like made everybody hate him. But like since then, he's gotten way better.
Oh wait, they're both boxers
with his character and stuff. Yeah, Logan started the boxing, so he boxed another YouTuber, KSI, in London.
Fuck? Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, so they boxed first. I was like the first one for both of them. I don't know. Asking me questions I can't answer. But Jake, I feel like Jake Paul's ego is way higher than Logan's. And Jake Paul has now, because he's done the fight with Nate Robinson, I think he was on the undercard with Logan and KSI. So I think he fought before Logan and KSI. Then he fought Nate Robinson. That didn't seem staged. I feel like Nate Robinson genuinely went in there and wanted to box him, but it was still weird how you got knocked out by Jake Paul when he's not really that experienced. Neither one of them were. So jury's still out on that. Don't really care. But this last fight clearly set up for Jake Paul to win and just go and bend whoever the fuck, Askren, whatever. UFC fighter looked like me 2 years ago. That's South Padre, fat as fuck. Dude looked out of shape as shit. And you got knocked out one punch by Jake Paul. I understand he trains boxing, but how long do you have to train to be like a real professional? Because the clip I saw, that shit just looked unnatural.
I believe the knockout happened and it was real, but I think the whole setup was just a money grab, obviously.
You think the knockout was real?
Yeah.
1 second out?
Yeah, I think he actually got knocked out.
I don't know, because afterwards he looked fine and was like smiling and walking off.
I mean, yeah. After a few minutes, you regain your composure.
few minutes. I don't know.
Which one of them?
I feel like Ben Askren just like because what I saw like preliminary before the fight, they were like real serious and shit, like always. But like afterwards, he like didn't give a shit.
Because he knows that he made his money.
Exactly. And that's what makes it seem fake to me. Because like real fighters aren't in it for the money. They want to beat the other guy's fucking ass. And when they lose, they're pissed. You don't walk off losing to somebody smiling. That's not real competition.
This ain't real fighting. This is all money grab.
My point exactly.
But I don't think it was staged.
That's what makes me think it was a little staged. The money grab.
I mean, they were probably laughing together.
The money grab was part of the act of the fight. Jake Paul is still a YouTuber. So to me, I'm like, this dude is setting up bits in this boxing industry that he is now in. He's combining his YouTube experience with boxing now because he has an audience of people. He has a kid audience. Like all these adults, Stephen A. Smith tweeted about Jake Paul's. Like he's got all these adults now tweeting about him, but his main audience is like kids and they're gullible as shit. So anybody else that watches this shit, like my age, like our Discord listeners or Discord subscribers, Patreon subscribers, whatever, those our type of age watching Jake Paul, he is scamming y'all because y'all aren't his audience. His audience is a younger demographic, and now he's in this boxing industry to get you guys to watch him bullshit you.
He's undefeated right now.
He's not boxing real fighters. It's like when McGregor went into the ring with Floyd. McGregor's UFC, Floyd's boxing. McGregor couldn't land a fucking punch because Mayweather's a boxing defensive god. There was no way in hell that was a money grab. We got scammed for that.
I actually enjoyed that one. I enjoyed myself.
So I'm just saying, Jake Paul needs to fight a boxer.
Just don't watch.
I'm tired of this UCF boxing crossover shit. Stay in your fucking sport and get a real dub and stop scamming people. Like Tommy was on here earlier talking about the top teams trying to get money. Everybody's trying to get money.
So are we. I'm okay with it.
But like I'm an authentic ass nigga. I like authentic shit, and nothing I see is real.
Don't watch.
I didn't watch. So I'm ranting right now. So I'm ranting right now for people that are like talking about this shit and like Jake Paul is not fighting anybody that he can actually beat.
Don't watch until he does. People that are bitching, don't fucking watch until he does. I don't understand why you bitch. I mean, if you watch it and you were watching because it's Jake Paul, then you were probably
we didn't even watch.
No.
We wouldn't watch. We wouldn't pay $50 to watch Jake Paul box for 2 seconds.
If he was boxing someone that I thought could kick his ass, I think more people would tune in then. Because I think he cracked top 10 boxing pay-per-view buys just by this last fight. And
Jake Paul will never set himself up to fail in boxing because this is not him. He's not going to fucking call out a match that he thinks he's going to lose because his ego's too big. And that's my point. He's not going to do a match that he thinks he will lose. That's my point with all of this. He's going to keep fighting people he knows he's going to beat and set them up so that they will fall down, whatever. And he's going to just keep raking in the bag because he knows people will watch, because he's at this point in his life where he has his name. He's got this audience and he knows they'll watch and keep coming back. So he's not going to set up a fight that he knows he'll lose. He's been called out by actual boxers. He's not boxing them. He's boxing people we don't know. That's my point. Stop getting scammed by these. You bought $50 for Jake Paul versus Ben Askren hoping for a fight. You got nothing. You're going to keep getting nothing. But in the same breath, people like that type of shit. People just like.
Well, they want to be on. They want to see it because I think Twitter definitely helps. If there was no Twitter, I don't think it gets near the amount of buys because people don't want to have FOMO. The people don't want people to react and be involved in all these memes that they don't know what's going on. So Twitter definitely helps the pay-per-view buys. I also want, speaking of scams, let's talk.
But I respect the fuck out of his hustle.
Okay. I figured. Good ending. Speaking of scams, let's talk this soccer super league. Eric, well, I'm sorry, me, I don't like soccer. I don't like soccer culture. I'll talk a little bit about that when we talk to Tommy. We get an intern Tommy on here because he likes soccer. Sorry to all of you that replied to our tweet saying that they wanted to come on. Tommy messaged us. He wanted to come on. Tommy's got first dibs. So we got Tommy on. Let's kick it to that discussion about the soccer super league that has now folded. All right, headline number 2 is the soccer super league, and we brought in, like I alluded to before this, intern Tommy. I'm so sorry when I say that. I know you are holding on to that title, but it's a matter of time before you become manager again. Trust. We brought Tommy back in. It's been a while. He's going to tell us about the Super League because Eric and I are not affluent in soccer at all, soccer culture. I personally despise soccer culture. But Tommy's here to, well, you know that we talked about it in a group chat, my issues. But tell us about the Super League before we get into like how it broke down. Tell us how it started.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's already collapsing on itself. But I mean, y'all seem like you know a little bit about it already. But I mean, essentially, the gist of it is like the 12 biggest soccer clubs from Western Europe.
Give me an example.
Not the 12 biggest, but some of the biggest, like Manchester United, Chelsea. Those are some of the English ones. Liverpool, which is one of the best teams in England right now.
Mo Salah.
Yes. Wow, you nice.
Is that a team?
Okay. No, it's their best player.
Oh, damn.
Best player on Liverpool.
Well, you got FIFA 21.
He's Egyptian.
Oh.
Yeah. And other team, I mean, like, Real Madrid team, Ronaldo used to play on Barcelona.
Of course.
They're all in it. And so essentially, it's being backed by JP Morgan with like $4 billion. So all these teams are going to get a shit ton of money for joining it. But the reason why everyone's upset about it is because of the kind of exclusivity side of it. By forming this, they're like excluding all the small clubs and small teams.
Is this separate from, are they going to do just this, or are they going to participate in the bullshit tournaments that EPL and BPL do every year and the Champions League and all that?
Well, so that's the thing. This is supposed to rival the Champions League. And, all the big organizations that run like, the Champions League and the World Cup and like the commissioners who run like the big leagues. Yeah. The commissioners run the big leagues like the English Soccer League and stuff are saying like, if teams join this, then they're not going to be allowed to play in the league anymore. That's going to suck.
What was their motivation for starting this Super League?
Well, it seems like literally nobody wants it, but the owners, and literally the reason is just money. Like it's just pure greed. Like, I mean, each team's getting, I don't know the exact number off the top of my head, but like millions and millions to join this league. And they're going to, take away a lot of viewership for other things, from other like championships and stuff, because it's like, these are going to be like big headlining matches every week. So like people, at least in theory, are going to want to watch them.
So you said it was to replace the Champions League, but the last thing you just said made it seem like it would be an actual league with a season played. So which one is it? Is it both? Is it an actual tournament that's played, or is it an actual league with all these teams you mentioned that would play a season?
Yeah. Well, so the Champions League isn't really like a league either. It's more like a tournament. And this would be the same thing. and it would just go over it would be like a season in length, but that's because they would only play like one game a week.
Wow.
Yeah, so that like they call it the Champions League, but in reality it's a tournament.
So the Super League would be a tournament then.
Yeah, essentially, more or less.
And it would just be these same teams every year. So like whereas the Champions League, they take like the top whatever teams from like Germany, Spain, England, whatever. But this is like predetermined teams already that are already like established and good, and they would just keep coming back every single year.
Yeah, exactly. And I think the proposal said they're gonna have 4 spots out of 20 like that you can qualify for, which is, I mean, is like literally nothing. And yeah, that's part of why people are so like upset about it, is because it takes away the opportunity for these smaller teams to like compete on the big stage and earn this money.
I can see why that would be unfair, but
Yeah.
the greed is all over, especially in soccer. You know, there's no cap or whatever. It's like if you're the best team in soccer, you're going to stay up there because you have the most money to pay the best players.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like I never see, not that I check often, but when I see people tweeting or like in our Discord talking about soccer, I always hear them talking about the teams you mentioned, because over the years they just stay good because they have all the money. So I understand why these smaller clubs would be mad about that. But if there's no market for the small teams to have fans to watch them, then bug it. I'd watch the Super League.
Well, that's so the problem it becomes is like, you know, the whole philosophy in starting it in the first place was like, oh, like, you know, they call it the Super League because, you know, they're going to have these huge big name teams like facing each other every week. So it's like, oh yeah, we're going to have like a big headlining game every week. But
instead of like college football, how they can play a bullshit school, and that bullshit school, you know, will get on national television, or it'll be more like the NFL where you have like legit teams playing each other every week.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, yeah, that's like I said earlier, that's one of the big problems people have with it, is that these smaller teams and stuff, they survive a lot of times off of playing these big name teams. Like these small random teams in England, you know, need Manchester United and stuff to come in and play and sell seats in their stadium and stuff to survive.
Yeah.
And so, you know, if this were to happen, you know, that'd be taking it away from these small teams. And then, like, you know, like I said, they'd be banned from the Champions League. So your Champions League final would have like Burnley versus, you know, fucking PSG or some shit. Like, it would just be terrible matchups. It would essentially ruin all the other leagues. And what was that? I can't remember what I was going to say earlier.
Low key. I think I'd watch soccer.
No, well, see, the issue is, like, you know, if you have these big name matchups every week, they're not important anymore. They're not special anymore.
Yeah, like, true. People will get tired of seeing these same teams play over and over again. Yeah.
Like, you know, you get excited for the El Clasico matchups, you know, Real Madrid, Barcelona, 2 biggest teams in Spain. Well, like, who cares if they play every fucking week?
Yeah.
Like,
and there's no room for, you know, upsets to happen.
Exactly.
And like that's a huge part of sports, is like seeing a top contender go down to somebody that nobody gives a shit about.
Remember, you know, back on the pod when I was here, I don't remember when it was, but
Leicester City.
Yes, exactly. That's what I was going to say. One of my top sports moments was Leicester City winning the Premier League. They're a tiny team. And like,
what was his other top sports moment that we roasted him for?
It's like Duke UCF.
Yeah. Duke UCF.
I was like, you had all of these moments to choose from.
I remember the Leicester City thing because I tweeted out of nowhere that they were going to win it, and they won it that year. Yeah. I still can't believe that. My only tweet that was correct.
People who bet on that shit won so much money, because I mean they were like plus 10,000.
They were like plus 5,000 or something.
Yeah, no one thought.
Why? I know.
Why, you nice? You low key coming in here with the soccer facts.
No, I'm not. Chill. But
you were spitting in the group chat.
I said like 2 things, but
and they were right.
So is this Super League? I feel like Super League isn't, moving forward
What a
from what I've
terrible
seen on
name.
Twitter. Super League.
Is that the name they came up with?
Yeah.
What the fuck? That ain't gonna stick. Super League.
Super League.
Super League. That just does not. That sounds cheesy. I mean, they have Super Bowl, but that's a one-time event. Super League. What?
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, it has been folding, and I saw people like leaving their jobs, like stepping down as vice chairman in Man U. Was that a wrong team? Did I get that right? Wrong. So
Why you got the facts?
Some vice president stepped down after they started folding.
I don't recall Man U.
Their fans started cheering.
I know the manager for the Tottenham Spurs, which is one of the English teams, got fired like immediately after.
What?
Probably because he's talking shit. I don't know.
What I saw that the Glazers were maybe this was just a rumor. They're talking about the
Glazers.
The Glazers. They own the team. The family that
talking
owns
about people.
Yeah. You thought I was talking about a team?
Yeah.
No, the family that owns the Bucks that also owns. Is it Man U? Maybe.
I have no clue. I don't know.
Oh, come on, Tommy.
Really.
You're our soccer analyst.
Anyway, keep going.
They're all greedy folks, but yeah, I mean it's imploding. I think now it just happened about 2 hours ago. All of the English teams withdrew from the Super League already, so it's not happening, I don't think. But this is kind of something that's been in the works for some time now. Like they've talked about this a lot, but this is by far the furthest it's ever come. Like this is the first time teams have officially said, yeah, we're doing this, but now it seems like it's imploding. So
this is like Brexit when Great Britain left the European Union.
Yeah.
Do you think this has a chance of ever happening in the future, or do you think that there's too many smaller teams that would be against it for the powers that be to make it happen?
Well, I'm going to say no, because so a big thing a lot of people don't really consider is that these smaller teams are kind of necessary. One, like for the sport, for, the merit, history, all that stuff. But two, like a lot of these small teams, a lot of these big name players come from these small teams, that have great development programs. Like, I mean, Cristiano Ronaldo came from a tiny team in Portugal called Sporting. I'm sure none of y'all heard that, but
Sporting FC.
Yeah, and then
I guess FC's on every fucking team.
Then
I've heard of them though.
Real Madrid contract. So, but the main thing is to the owners can say what they want, but if the players aren't going to show up, they're not going to play. And I bet there
would have been a big movement where the players fought against it, like the fans.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's would have never happened. What a terrible PR move to even try this.
Oh yeah. Well, not a lot of players publicly spoke out against it, but I mean, FIFA was saying like, if players who go to this Super League are not going to be allowed to play for their national teams and not allowed to compete for World Cup. Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course, because FIFA's like, no, you're not doing that.
Yeah.
Oh man, what a terrible idea.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much every league and competition was like, yeah, if you do this, you can fuck yourself. Like you're not playing. So
NBA should do this low key though. I ain't trying to see the fucking Timberwolves play the Lakers. Hey, on the spot, Tommy, if the NFL did this, give me the 10 teams that would be in it.
Bro. NFL, why you put them on the NFL?
Why you asked me my worst sport?
I know, that's why I did it.
It's exactly why he did it.
For comedic purposes.
Keep up.
I'm gonna try. I guess it'd be like the Chiefs, the Bucks.
Yes. The
nice.
Super Bowl. Yes, good job.
You watched the Super Bowl. Congrats.
I watched the most NFL games this year that I ever have, and I think.
And you're gonna watch even more next year when Trevor Lawrence is on the Jags.
Coming to Jags. I'm recording. Mark the tape. Sleeping on your couch.
Yo, if you come to Jags, you are a cameraman.
Tommy ain't gonna be able to hold a camera after
If
8
you
shots.
if you successfully be cameraman at a tailgate, you will get manager Tommy credentials back. Because we need it. Like me and Andy be obliterated, but you probably will too. So
I can hold
but
it
that's
together,
the best. That's
we'll
the best
see.
content.
We'll see.
Anyway, keep naming the NFL teams. NFL Super League.
Fuck.
We basically already have it.
Yeah, we do. 32 of them.
Gonna be the Jags next year.
Yeah.
All right, you're still at 2.
You said 10? 10?
Yeah. That should
There's
5.
I mean, there's 12 in the Super League. Well, there was initially,
Okay, then
but
we'll keep it at 10.
I don't know. Yeah.
Well, there's how many teams are in the Premier League or like never mind.
I mean, it's from teams around the world. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like a way bigger pool than 32.
All right, Tommy, if you can do 5, give me 5.
3
more. Give me 3 more like super teams in the NFL. Shit. Super
Seahawks.
team.
Seahawks.
We'll take it. Shit, it's a team. Don't just name bullshit though.
Nice. All right. Green Bay.
Green Bay what?
Packers.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
Steelers.
All right.
Even though they're frauds. They're frauds.
Then why'd you say it? Because you said they were frauds pretty quickly after that.
They were nice in the regular season. I always said they were frauds, mainly because y'all said they were frauds.
That was Eric's take last year.
I was correct.
Yeah.
When they were 8-0, and I said they're frauds. They folded.
They
like
did.
4 straight losses.
They had no offense. We realized that they
no
just had
run
no
game.
Offense. All right, thanks, Tommy. Any last words on the Super League? RIP.
Yeah, RIP.
It came and it went.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking shitty. My own team did it. A lot of people's favorite teams did it. So
how you feel about that?
Like it's like a big fuck you to the fans because it's just like they're willing to forfeit their history and their place in this league to go get some millions in another league. Like it's kind of shitty.
That's how I feel when the Jaguars go to London twice a year.
Isn't it shitty though? Like the greed, the money, that's what everybody wants. That's at the top. They just want to keep making it and making it and making it. Don't give a fuck about us fans and little guys. It is what it is, but it ain't work out. So fuck them.
Exactly.
All right, on to rants, raves, and reviews. Thank you, Tommy. We'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Thanks, Tommy. Intern Timmy.
All right, thank you, Timmy. Rants, raves, and reviews.
Timmy.
We don't have any rants really.
I just ranted.
Oh. Outside of Jake Paul, we don't really have much rants.
Right. That's it. It was a rant rave review.
True. Rave, I got one. If you guys watched our vlog, I'm raving about our liquor cabinet, which I alluded to early in this episode. We got everything. We got fucking Jameson, Jack Daniels, Don Julio, Crown Royal, Apple Crown. But the way it worked was we probably wouldn't have gotten so stocked if we were at this restaurant and
we're not name dropping because they were trash.
We ordered a few drinks, and once the fuse is lit, for me anyway, once my fuse is lit, it's hard to put out. So I was like, well, we're going back to the apartment to get our shit organized some more. It's late. It's Sunday night, but let's run by a liquor store and get some Jack, which I was drinking, some Jameson, which Eric was drinking, to sip on while we put our shit or get our shit organized at the new apartment. But nothing was open and then we're like, why the fuck is nothing open? It's only 9:00 or whatever time it was. Then we realized, it's Sunday, so we had to search hard. We finally found, and I guessed it. I said it's got to be some Indian place around here, some Indian owner around here that's got a liquor store open, and it was. ABC wasn't open. Total Wine wasn't open. Publix Liquors wasn't open, but this place called, what was it? Sahara Liquors or something. Samurai Liquors.
I don't remember.
It was open. We got our shit and continued the rest of the night. That's my rave, our liquor cabinet. I can't wait to get back into it. It's funny
because I was not the one who suggested to go to the liquor store after drinking at the restaurant. It was Annie. Yeah, so this might be an issue for a year. Because if Andy is the one suggesting you go to the liquor store, I'm never saying no. And then when we got there, this is the thing. Andy wanted to go there. And when we got there, he was trying to buy little bottles. And then I was like, no, big bottles. But it wasn't even my idea. But we got there and I was like, big bottles, all big bottles.
He doesn't
This
want
is
to make
bad.
another trip.
This is bad. I don't want to make another trip. I want to be able to always come out of my room. I'll probably mostly be in the living room. Have access to a bottle full of shit. I never want to be out. If I want to drink, I don't ever want to be out. I never want to have to be like, fuck, we're out. I got to go to the store. No, that's not what's going to happen at fucking Cabana Bay. So currently we're fully stocked, but I was telling Andy, I was like, no, we're not drinking every night. We're drinking for podcasts. We're drinking for tailgates. We're drinking weekends. Well, I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to try to only drink during the podcast because obviously I'm fucked up right now. This is the best content ever. Like if I was sober right now, you guys would be, but no, I talk a lot when I'm fucked up and that's what we need.
But I'm fucked up.
So I drink during the pod and I drink on the weekends. I'm not trying to drink on a fucking random ass Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Fuck, I need to drink Friday.
I need to drink Friday. Fuck.
So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, podcast night.
I mean, we can chill on Sundays until football season.
Yeah. We're going to be at brunch.
Oh, true. Mimosas.
I'm going to brunch this Sunday, actually, with a woman who works for the Jags. I think she likes me low key. Gonna flirt a little.
Hey, chill. You can't be doing that when you're talking to someone.
I can flirt. We're not official yet. She's still talking to her ex. So
what?
They're in a group chat, but we'll sort that out when I go back. I'll talk to her about it.
When you cuff her, hey, you're gonna have to leave this group chat.
I don't want to talk about that to her over text. I want to talk to her face to face. Be like, yo, so what's good with this? Because we've only met each other twice, so I'm not going to be like an asshole about it right now. Like, barely know the girl. I'm still trying to get to know her. So, like, things got to progress. But we'll get there. Anyway, mimosas on Sundays, podcast recordings. We don't know what the day will be yet because it'll probably stay Mondays till football season. Because football season, we got Monday night football. So we may do Tuesdays. We haven't decided yet. But first things first, we need studio desk, couch. We need a lot of Wi-Fi. We got a checklist of things we need, but we have the liquor, so that'll get us through a lot of things. But I have a rave. I had no emotions prior to moving in. I was just like, oh, I'm about to move in.
Yeah,
but after staying a night, like conversating in the living room, with our shit everywhere. Conversing, whatever, like English doesn't fucking matter. You can make up words. Every word is made up. So conversating is a word to me. Just experiencing the place with you finally for a night, I got a little bit excited.
It is weird that like you'll be sleeping in the same apartment as me. And like I have access to
that's not weird to me because we've slept in the same room before overnight, multiple nights. That's not weird to me. It was just nice to know that we have our own place that we're paying for that we'll only be in. Because when I slept with you before, it was like 2 other roommates in there and shit. But now it's just us. In the private, sound a little intimate. But it's just like looking ahead, I know what type of content we'll be able to create living together. So while I was there, I was like getting a little excited because I was like, damn, we better have some heat.
What did you think about our IKEA trip?
It was weak. I
was hoping to find more.
I saw a lot of cool bookcases, but I just didn't like the fact that you had to build it all. I don't like to build. I build shit wrong all the time. A lot of shit was expensive. It was big. It took a while to get through.
I thought that was the cool part. I thought it was cool. It felt like you said Epcot, going to different stages of the house.
Yeah. I didn't go to IKEA with the mindset to purchase anything. I just wanted to look around to see. I took a lot of pictures for shit that I liked. I did want to walk out with a full length mirror, but it was out of stock. So I was pretty upset about that. But I think because I only wanted a bookcase and a desk for my room personally. And I think I can just get that on Amazon. But I definitely will go back without my sister. She put a lot of pressure on me.
I really
I kind of just want to be able to analyze the stuff by myself without Brianna and Noah talking about the specifics of design. I didn't need that. I don't need to hear contemporary, rustic, industrial. Shut up. I just want to be able to look at something and know if I like it or not. I don't give a like. I'm not the type of dude yet that knows about interior design and like what colors go with what. Like if I like it, I like it.
Okay. But I did lean because I don't have style, so I enjoyed their help letting me know that this color would not go good with that ugly ass
Cream wall.
that's on the wall in the apartment. So that I needed them for that.
What's the color? What's the color that we're looking for? Black to go with everything.
Yeah, I like black.
Gotcha. I don't have any furniture in my room, so everything's in the closet. Like I got like plastic white drawers in my closet, but that won't be seen. So we got work to do, guys. We have a apartment to furnish, and you guys are more than welcome to come visit. Every time we have a visitor, I'm going to vlog it and put their handle in the caption so this Dunn and Drew community can get to know each other a little bit more. We'll do background stories with everybody who visits.
You can be a guest on the podcast.
I want everybody who listens to Dunn and Drew to know who we're associating with, because like people that come visit us they're not just random people. They're people that we've known for years, literally years. Like we've known you guys for several years. So if you come visit us, we're gonna introduce you to the Daddy's fam. You guys already see my sister, seen Noah, and there's gonna be a lot more people, especially because I put the apartment on Instagram story, Snapchat story, and everybody was like, wow, you guys are living luxurious. And I was like, when we were looking at places, I was like, this is the place. There's not, apartment complexes do not have all this shit. From the ones I've seen, from the friends I visited, they do not have all this shit. I was like, I have to live here. I'm not paying rent for the first time in 5 years to live somewhere that doesn't have everything I need to.
Imagine we lived at one of those places that had the trash ass gym. They like just turned like a little meeting room into a gym. Fuck out of here.
Yo, those gyms pissed me off. Like I was like, I am not paying rent to go work out here.
No.
Everything had to be like perfect for me. In this gym, I didn't even go into the gym when I did the tour. I was like, that's where the gym is. I don't know why I didn't go in, but when I go up Saturday, I'll go in and actually do a video of it. But looking forward to working out there. But it's gonna be exciting, guys. Looking forward to it. We're gonna have a vlog every week, podcast every week, content going up. Gonna try not to get demonetized from fucking music. The game in itself. But any final thoughts before we get out of here?
I'm sorry, guys, that the audio isn't the best on this episode. My audio cut out. Looks like halfway through, so can't use that. It's going to be Zoom audio, so I apologize.
Damn, my boy Drew got the mic troubles now.
I know. Fuck, I'm pissed because I wanted some good audio. Last week we didn't have good audio, so
it's all good. We're gonna get better. 4 years in, we're gonna get better.
We're gonna get it right eventually.
Damn, so I don't even need to send you this GarageBand then. Well. Anyway, that's the show, guys. Thank you for listening. Share this show with your parents, friends, enemies. Rate and review us on Apple Podcasts. Watch us on youtube.com/Dunn and Drew. My background's a little boring, but we got our antics, we got our drinks, all of that. Subscribe to our Patreon, patreon.com/Dunn and Drew. You can just go to our Instagram bio. We got our Linktree links. Go to all the links. Do everything. You can got our merch site up there. Next week, last episode before the NFL draft. So stay tuned for that. Give you updates on my sentiments about going back to Cleveland. And Columbus, after the shooting of the 15-year-old girl, let me chill.
Jesus.
Wise everywhere in the US, the ghetto. Just stay safe out here. Stay up. Till next time, from Dunn and Drew, this has been Dunn and Drew, baby.